Well, welcome to Kundalini Yoga with Steve Foss, and today we have a Kriya called Kriya for nerve, navel, and lower spine strength. So we're going to strengthen our nervous system, going to strengthen our navel center, and we're going to strengthen the lower spine, the lower back. So all that today, and those are all very important things to strengthen. Of course, the lower spine, is very important for, keeping good back health and vitality and feeling young, and also, for carrying the the energy that moves up the spine. So we want to have nice, flexible, and strong lower spine. And of course, the navel. It's really our nerve center right here where all the nerve meridians meet, the nabi area. Okay, so let's get started. So let's bring our hands together at the heart center. Close down the eyes, breathe deeply in and out. And then we'll chant our mantra together. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Tuning into our highest self, that part of ourself connected to infinity. And let's now inhale together to begin the mantra. Ong Namo Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. And inhale. Suspend the breath. Feel that connection to your highest self. And then exhale and relax. And let's reach down to grab our ankles or our shins. Let's do the spinal flex. So we're going to inhale, lifting and moving forward the spine, and then exhaling back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Close down the eyes, breathe through the nose. Use a powerful breath. Focusing the eyes up at the brow point, that point where the eyebrows would meet on our forehead. Finding that rhythm, that tempo that's comfortable for you. And now inhale and exhale and relax. And coming on to our heels, sitting on our knees and heels. And let's bring our hands up to our shoulders. And we'll do the spinal twist. So we're going to twist left on the inhale, right on the exhale. Inhale left, exhale right. Powerful breath. Eyes are closed, focusing up at the forehead. Breathing through the nose. Strong breath. Move at a pace that you're able to get a full breath in and a complete exhale. And now inhale to the center. And exhale and relax. And we'll do the shoulder shrugs now. So on the inhale, bring the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, release, drop them down. So inhale up, exhale down. And now inhale, bringing the shoulders up towards the ears. Hold. And exhale and relax. Very good. Now we'll come onto our back and just lying down, we're going to lift one leg up to the chest and then raising the other leg. We're going to alternate with each breath, inhaling and exhaling, using the legs like a piston. Inhale, exhale. Each part of the breath brings another movement. And use a deep breath. Pointing the toes away from us. Focusing our eyes up at the brow point. And now inhale, extend the legs. And exhale and relax. Very good. And now we'll come seated on the floor. We'll begin our Kriya. So the first exercise, we're going to be sitting on our left heel. So the left heel will be underneath, and the ankle will be tucked into the perineum, that area between the anus and the sex organs. If that's not comfortable, which it might not be, you could try with the foot up against the thigh of the right leg. So extending the right leg out, we're going to bend forward, grab the toes. So touching the toes, we're going to straighten the spine, and then we're going to look at the backs of the toes. So the important part is to keep the spine as straight as possible. And tighten a move on. So you're going to tighten the muscles at the base of the spine, the rectum, the sex organs, the navel. Slight move on, not super heavy, but tighten those muscles a little bit. And in this posture, we're just going to do normal breathing. So look at your toes, feel a stretch, straighten your spine, including the neck. Just bending forward, getting a life nerve stretch, stretching our sciatic nerve. Simply holding and breathing normally. As straight a spine as we can get. And one more minute, simply holding. Last few seconds. Keep your focus on the exercise. And now inhale and pull back on your toes. And then exhale and pull back even more on your toes and tighten the move band. And then exhale and relax. Very nice. And now we're going to do this pose called the Kundalini Lotus, which is, if you've never done it before, it might take a little getting used to, but what we're going to do is we're going to balance on our sacrum, that lower back where our tailbone is. And we're going to lift the legs up and hold our toes. And in this position, we're going to balance, just like this. With our legs spread apart, holding our toes, okay? And we're going to do that for 3 minutes, keeping the spine straight. And if you can pull the mole band, tighten those muscles at the base of the spine, that's good too. So come into position, holding the toes, balancing, and breathe normally. Really focus. Keeping the spine as straight as possible. Legs are spread wide apart. Legs are straight. Focus on your breath. Halfway through now. One more minute. Try your best. Last 30 seconds. See what you can do. And now inhale and exhale and relax down. Very good. That's not an easy pose to do, but with practice, it becomes easier, just like any of these. So now we're going to extend both our legs out front. We're going to hold the toes and pull the spine straight. So we're pulling back on the toes. Lock your chin now. So bring your neck very straight, in line with the spine. And we're going to hold this just with long, deep breathing through the nose. Just holding, getting a nice lower back sciatic nerve stretch. Keeping the spine very straight, keeping the neck locked in position. Pulling back on the toes. Legs are straight. Focus on the breath. One more minute, just holding. Keep the back straight. Breathing long and deep. And now inhale and exhale and relax. And now we're going to extend the legs straight in front, and the palms are going to be on the ground underneath our shoulders, supporting our back. And we're going to push the body up into a back platform so the legs and the back will form a straight line like this. And then we'll bring the chin to the chest. And we're going to balance in this position, just holding this back platform position. And we're just going to do a natural breath. Toes are pointed forward. Again, the chin comes to the chest, holding the body as straight as possible. And just hold for 3 minutes. Do the best you can. Just using a natural breath. Two more minutes. Do the best you can. Helping to strengthen the lower back. And our last minute now. Focus. Try and keep the back straight. Last 30 seconds. And now inhale, exhale, and tighten the mole band. Squeeze the muscles at the base of the spine. And then inhale deeply again. Exhale. Tighten the mole band again. And then one more time. Inhale. Exhale and tighten the mole band. And then relax down. Very good. Challenging position for sure. And now we're going to turn to the front, and we're going to have the hands next to the chest, and we're going to push up into a front platform. And then in this position, we're going to exhale down and inhale up. So this is a push-up. So we're going to do 26 repetitions of this, if possible. Just do as many as you feel you can do. Just exhaling down, inhaling up, exhale down, inhale up. And then when you've done as many as you think you can do, we're going to come back onto our back. Just take a few seconds to rest. And then on our back, we're going to do this exercise where we're coming up on our elbows. So we're going to raise our body so we're balanced only on our heels and elbows. And the toes are pointed away. So let's try this. Have your arms next to your side. And then push up so that you're up on your elbows, balancing on your elbows and your heels. And just try and balance in this position as long as possible, doing long, deep breathing. It might get a little hard on the elbows after a while. This is a lot of pressure at one point, so you might have to rest during this. Again, just do the best you can. Yeah, I'm finding I have to rest occasionally, take the pressure off my elbows. That's okay. And now let's inhale and then exhale and relax. Very good. That's a difficult position. This is a challenging Kriya that we're doing here. So just do the best you can on each position. So now we're going to come onto our knees, sitting on our heels in the rock pose. And I'll show you this pose here. What we're going to do, I'll show it to you first, and then you decide how you want to do it, or if you want to do it. But we're going to just lean back, as far as possible until our head comes all the way down to the ground, and then just hold in this position. So we're all the way back in our heels. And now the first few times I did this, I used something underneath, like my bolster, and I just came back onto my cushion. So you might want to try that if you have a cushion. That might be easier. Or another alternative is just to use your hands in the back for support and just come down as far as possible, or maybe onto your elbows and just come back onto resting on your elbows. So find a modification that works for you, or you could go all the way. And we're just going to lay our head back, arms relaxed at the side. Just do long, deep breathing with a slight move on, contracting those muscles at the base of the spine. So let's try this for 3 minutes, coming back. Long, deep breathing through the nose. So we're halfway through now. Continue long, deep breathing. Focus on the breath. Last 45 seconds now. And now inhale, exhale, and gradually, carefully pull yourself back up. Very good. And just a couple more exercises left. So now we're going to come standing. Stretch the legs out a little bit after that exercise. And then we're going to come down into a squatting position for frog squats. So remember, frog squats, we have our heels touching, they're off the ground, legs are out to the sides, and the hands are in front for stability, fingertips on the floor, looking forward, straight spine. And then we're going to do the frog squat by inhaling, straightening the legs up, and then coming back down. So that's one frog squat. We're going to do 26 of these. I'm sorry, actually 30. We're going to do 30 of these. So count to yourself and do as many as you can. Even if you can't get to 30, that's okay. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Straighten the legs. Let the head drop down, looking at your knees, and then coming back, looking forward. And then when you've done as many as you can of the frog squats, come onto your back. And just briefly rest on your back. Now we'll do some leg raises. So begin lifting your left leg up to 90 degrees and then back down. Inhale, right leg comes up, exhale down. And alternate legs, inhaling up, exhaling down. Strengthening the navel center. Keeping your legs straight as possible. Using a deep breath through the nose. Last minute now. Focus on the breath. And now inhale and exhale and relax. And then come sitting in easy pose. And come into a meditative posture, straight spine, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the breath, and pull the navel in slightly and apply the mul band. Tighten all the muscles at the base of the spine. And we're going to mentally view our body. So see your entire body, but systematically. So we're going to scan our body starting from one place and moving to the other end of our body. And as we do this, you'll notice thoughts will come up. Thoughts might be associated with feelings and memories that are stored in our body. Sometimes when we do these exercises, we release thoughts and feelings that have been stored for maybe quite some time. So the subconscious will begin to release thoughts. So any thought that comes up, you should reject that thought. Try this exercise. Reject any thought that comes up. Don't identify with any thought, and allow your body to be neutral. Simply be as you are. Let all the thoughts release. Stay neutral. You are not the body, you're not the mind, you're not the spirit. You are the consciousness that gives rise to and integrates all these things. So do not identify with these thoughts. Reject them as they come. Scanning your body systematically. Inhale and exhale. And then come onto your back for a deep relaxation. Let yourself completely relax. Relaxing all your muscles. Letting your breath relax. Feeling yourself sinking into the ground. Allowing the ground to support you. Did great work today, so now just completely let it go. Bring your attention back to your breath. Begin long, deep breathing. Inhale, exhale. Begin moving your hands and your feet in circles. And begin slow stretching. You might include a cat stretch, bringing one knee up to your chest, then pulling it over to the side. And then pulling the other knee up and stretching that to the other side. And doing any stretching that feels comfortable to you. And then gradually making your way back up to seated pose, easy pose. And we're going to do a breath exercise called Key to unlock the unlimited infinite power within you. So this is a powerful breath. What we're going to do, sitting in easy pose, we're going to have the left hand on our heart, and then we're going to have the right arm next to our ribs here, the elbow next to the ribs. Then we're going to make a cup with our hand, just extend that straight out, holding the right arm in front. And we're going to do a breath pattern. We're going to breathe through the mouth in an O shape. We're going to make the mouth into an O shape. And we're going to drink the air through the mouth, through that O-shaped mouth. Long, deep breath. And then we're going to exhale through the nose. So inhaling through the O-shaped mouth, drinking the air in, and then exhaling through the nose. Okay, so long, deep breath. The eyes can be in any position you want. There's no instruction for that. So whatever is comfortable, whatever you feel is right. And let's begin the breath. Inhaling through the O-shaped mouth. Drinking like through a straw, and then exhaling through the nose. Pushing all the air out. And let's just continue that pattern. Inhale mouth, exhale nose, long and deep breath. Focus on the breath. Full inhale and complete exhale. If your attention begins to wander, gently bring it back to the breath. Drinking in the air, drinking in our life force, the prana. Using our breath to circulate the life force within us. This breath is stimulating our immune system and strengthening our nervous system. Final minute, focus on the breath. And now, holding the posture, we're going to begin a breath of fire using the navel to power the breath of fire through the mouth, O-shaped mouth. So we'll do this for 1 minute. Breath of fire through the mouth. And now we're going to switch sides, bringing the right hand up to the heart, extending the left hand with a cup. And we're going to begin breath of fire again through the mouth. And now the final segment, holding the arms out to the sides, the palms up, and then begin another breath of fire using the navel, pumping the navel through the mouth. And now inhale deeply, stretch up, holding the breath in, stretch as far as possible up to the ceiling, holding, stretching the spine, and then maintaining the stretch. Exhale and inhale deeply, stretch the spine as high as possible. Holding the arms up, exhale. And one last time, inhale deeply. Stretch to the sky. Hold the breath in, stretching. And exhale and slowly relax down. And sit still and enjoy. Simply allow yourself to be just as you are. Now please bring your hands together at the heart center. And we'll close with a chant of Satnam. Truth is my essence. So let's inhale to begin. Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. We are healthy, we are happy, and we are holy. Sat Nam.